Netflix's new limited crime series Ripley is now streaming as of April 4th. As you're watching the suspenseful thriller, learn all about the Ripley cast, including who plays Tom Ripley, Marge Sherwood, Dickie Greenleaf, and more. An adaptation of Patricia Highsmith's novel, The Talented Mr. Ripley, the 8-episode limited series was written, directed, and executive produced by Steve Zallian, the filmmaker behind The Irishman, 2019, and The Night of, 2016. The director said that Highsmith's 1955 book inspired him to utilize black and white cinematography throughout the project. When Patricia wrote it, if she imagined a movie being made from it back then, it would be in black and white, he said during an early screening of the series in NYC, according to IndieWire. The cover of that book that I had was in black and white, so as I was reading it, it was in my mind to be that way. Zaillian continued, I also felt that this story, the one that she told, the one that I wanted to tell, was quite sinister and quite dark. I just couldn't imagine that taking place in a beautiful Italian setting with bright blue skies and colorful outfits and things like that. In Ripley, Andrew Scott plays the titular role as Tom Ripley, a con artist in New York City in the early 60s. Tom's life takes a dark turn when a rich businessperson hires him to travel to Italy to convince the man's son, Dickie Greenleaf, to return to the U.S. Accepting the job leads Tom down a path of deceit, fraud, and murder. In 1999, The Talented Mr. Ripley was brought to the big screen for the critically acclaimed film of the same name starring Matt Damon, Jude Law, and Gwyneth Paltrow. Meet the main cast of Netflix's Ripley below. Andrew Scott stars as the Tom Ripley in Netflix's Ripley. He portrays the struggling NYC con man who gets hired by a NYC businessman to convince his son to return home from Italy. Steven Zaillian describes Ripley as a petty criminal who feels he deserves better than his meager circumstances, to Netflix's Tudum. The director also said that Scott has the range to play the many personas of Ripley for the role. Scott is best known for his roles in the BBC series Sherlock, the second season of Fleabag, and the James Bond film Spectre. His most recent acclaimed project was the 2023 British movie, All of Us Strangers. In Ripley, actress Dakota Fanning portrays Dickie Greenleaf's girlfriend, Marge. In the series, Marge suspects that Ripley is up to no good. Zaillain told Netflix he chose Fanning after seeing the actress' performance in Once Upon a Time, in Hollywood. Fanning has had a vast career in TV and film, starting with her days as a child actor in titles like I Am Sam, Uptown Girls, and The Cat in the Hat. She's also appeared in the Twilight franchise, The Equalizer 3, Effie Gray, the crime series The Alienist, and more. British actor Johnny Flynn portrays Dickie Greenleaf in Ripley, the wealthy, self-entitled artist living off his trust fund.